Well, security and all that went smoother than expected. I'm here like 2 hours early. It's real sketch. I just know this thing's gonna crash.
I think you had asked a question or something like that, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe I sent you a personal message, but I don't recall 100%. But anyway, it turned out later one of us sent the other a friend request, and I told you that anytime you wanted to come out here and hunt with me, you'd be more than welcome. A little bit of pee there and a little bit of poop. Mule deer, a whole gob of them up on the skyline.
Kidding me? We've been here 2 minutes. Old Mr. Whitcraft up found 9 mule deer. Holy crap.
Bunch of them.
Heard of them. There's another one up in the grass. Oh, Eagle Eye Tom ain't messing around, son.
One for sure, maybe two to the left of it. I got 4 elk there now.
All cows?
Well, so far. I want to find something with bone on its head.
What's that, like 4 piles of elk poop? You want a Pop-Tart?
Oh, no thanks, not right now. That's one of them things that just kind of happens out here every once in a while.
Look at that bull, dude. There's a couple big ones in there. You don't even think they'd run that far. Dude, that was incredible. There's, I think there was 2 of them that were big bulls.
Two big bulls that I saw.
And then there was like
3 or 4 small ones.
I seen some like spikes and most of them cows, but
yeah, I seen some spikes and 2 or 3 raghorns.
that was incredible.
It's always special to see a big bunch of elk like that, especially with a couple of real good bulls in the bunch.
We've got our temporary-ish camp set up. We don't know if this is where we're gonna live yet or not. We're finishing up setting camp, and Mr. Tom looks out with his binoculars and sees a pronghorn. So, dude, you're a critter finding machine, dude. Just like my mama used to make. You ain't found us a big buck yet?
I ain't. I thought I'd have one found by the time you got that sandwich made.
I thought you was a pro.
I need them to stay there for another 5 seconds.
Dang, that's good. It really don't, there's really nothing I can compare what it tastes like to.
No, it don't taste like bear to me.
Tastes like bear.
Have you ever eaten raccoon?
No, sir.
I've always wondered. I always thought it ought to be pretty good. We've eaten beaver. I mean, well, yeah, but I mean the other kind too.
Have you ever eaten a cougar?
Let me think a minute. There it is.
What is it?
Mule deer buck.
How big?
Little. Bedded right down just right above the jaw. We haven't made up our mind or not whether we want to shoot him because he's not really a huge buck or anything, but be a good opportunity to put a stalk on something. There could be something bedded out of sight that's way better. So I guess I drew the short straw, so I'm gonna put the stalk on him, and Tanner's gonna video me.
I knew he must have seen a different one.
when I said I had eyes on him, I was looking at what I was absolutely positive with him, and I was 50 yards beyond him.
I figured you must have seen a bigger one.
Yeah, no, I thought I had him pinpointed, and I would have bet a year's wages that was that buck laying what I was watching on the way down there.
We ended up moving to a whole new unit. Well, after driving to an entirely different unit and hunting yesterday afternoon and this morning, not seeing nothing, we decided to ditch the desert altogether, and we're gonna head to some timber, see what we can do up there. There's actually deer up here.
Yeah.
They're tame as crap too. We're like 3 or 4 miles deep, I would say, maybe 5 or 6, and we've already seen, we counted 10 deer. We just got set up in here. We're gonna just throw these cots on the ground for tonight and hit the road hunting in the morning. You got velvet hanging off. This here is a blue grouse, also known as dinner. We saw 30 deer this morning, 5 of them bucks, all dinks. We're fixing to stalk up along this rock and see if maybe we can catch a buck bedded over there.
Yeah, one thing about it, you don't have to worry about bird shot in this thing. It ain't gonna be no number 6 shot or anything like that. Usually when I get a chucker or something, I got a pick shot out of it. Last one of these I got, I took his head off with a judo point. Of course, he's only 20 yards. He wasn't 33 like yours was. But that's because I was able to sneak up close. I'm not like some guys that can't get close to something. If a little bit's good, a whole lot's bound to be better. You get downwind of that, and I think you're going to like the smell of it.
Man, that is delicious.
That tastes pretty good, doesn't it?
It just tastes like the best chicken I've ever had in my life. And you claim the other kinds are actually better, huh?
I like them better.
Lord have mercy, we gotta find one of them.
Well, I ain't sure now. Got one elk in the picture here.
Like, how are those hiding from us?
1, 2, 3, 4. Still got 4 at least. I don't know. Where's the bull?
It's probably 40 yards across on this little saddle. Kind of like more of a whitetail strategy, I guess, but there's definitely a lot of deer up here, but the spotting and stalking isn't going to be quite as effective as it would have been in the desert, so we got today and tomorrow to make something happen. Pretty sure I just heard a deer blow from down there where I walked in. It's about 10 o'clock. I haven't seen anything. I think I've heard several deer stomp about where we walked in. Wish neither one of us had a shower in like a week, so I know we're leaving a hellacious scent trail even though it's real dry out here. There's a deer's bed right there. You'd never see that deer glassing, ever.
I can see one's butt, but I can't see its head. There's a doe in a fawn.
He's stepping on the fawn's head. Saw 14 deer. Basically just driving around and glassing, I guess, 150 yards or so from the road, what we can see up in the woods. And for whatever reason, that seems to be working a lot better than setting up where we can see a mile and watching everything. You'd think you'd see more deer than where you could see, but that ain't seeming to be the case. So she is fat too. There's a doe and a fawn.
Cute little guys.
We walked rim rocks all midday down below them, trying to see if we could ease up on one or see something, and saw 2 does that way, or we think it was does.
Yeah, I believe they were probably does.
And then we got like 3 hours left to try to make something happen. We're gonna kind of glass from the roads again and see if we can just find something, you know, within stalking distance of a road and ease off the road and move in on it. I can tell he's got a little dinky crack. It looks like he is a fork horn.
Fork or a little 3. Okay, there he's 3 point, I think. Hold it, you think?
Yeah. Trying to get a better look at him, see if he's something out of shoot or not. He's looking back.
Maybe
he might have some buddies. Oh, he's got some buddies to the left.
And they're running off. Dang nabbit.
Just drive up and see if they'll go back to their normal.
Yeah, see if we can get lucky with them.
We're sitting here looking at this little 3-pointer, and we see him look back, and we look over, and another deer that I think I saw a pretty good rack on is running off. Ran off. We're gonna ease up and try to get away from them and see if they'll calm down and slip back in on them and take a look at them.
Seemed like a real high odds opportunity.
Yeah.
You think we should just keep moving?
I guess. So we're gonna run out of shooting light in a little bit.
Yeah. What's so bad about it? If we had one more day, we could probably come back here and put those bugs to bed right there in those trees in the morning.
Imagine.
But, of course, when we finally see something that might be a shooter, it's the last afternoon.
2 more, doe and a fawn. Well, Mr. Whitcraft, normally this late into a hunt, a guy starts trying to think of some kind of poetic bullcrap to say at the end of a video about how it's the experience and everything else, and killing nothing don't really matter. You got any kind of words of wisdom?
Well, you know, you've been with me now for a week and a half, and you haven't heard a word of wisdom out of me yet.